Miss Cookie can't stop the winning. Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? How are we doing? Seoli-san, 13 months. Let's go. The Mongoose, 8 months of subbing. Inkwell Monster, 33 months of subbing. Oh my gosh, Sergeant Story. All right, we got to have a Sergeant Story discussion time. 10 gifted subs from Sergeant Story. Thank you so much, Sergeant Story. We're going to run out of, we don't have enough listeners to get all the gifted subs. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Guess what, chat? Guess what, chat? Thank you, Sergeant Story. Hope you had great holidays. Hope everyone had great holidays this weekend. But guess what, chat? You want to see what rigged looks like? You want to see what rigged looks like, chat? Lamy Next Emerald Fountain Pen giveaway winner. You know what that S stands for right there? I died when this pulled up. You want to know what rigged looks like? Apparently that's super rigged Gleam giveaway. Good morning, everyone. Duck of Prey with the 21 months of subbing. Good morning. Thank you so much. Sergeant Story, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I hope y'all enjoy your gifted subs. Enjoy your new emotes. Gives Sergeant Story a shout out for being so awesomely generous with all the gifted subs. How do you get all your systems to talk to one another? Like, that's the magic. Like it's robot rigged. Like, it's digitally rigged somehow. Like, they know. Like, I don't have any intervention into it. Like, they just digitally know how to work it. So I saw that come up. I just laughed and shook my head, just giggled. I enjoyed sending that. I made sure when I emailed Sergeant Story that he won the giveaway, that it was rigged. Like, it was completely rigged. You hate that you have to re-up the Prime sub every month. I appreciate you sending us Bezos bucks. More bucks for us, less bucks for Jeff. So thank you, Strickland girl. 8 months of subbing. I appreciate that, though. I do appreciate you taking the time and effort to do that. 2 hands of blue, 20 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Skynet, that's how they know. Yeah. We're not air gapped here to like keep all the systems separate. So I've hate that they made it harder to do on the mobile client. Was it ever easy? I don't remember it ever being easy. It's always been a nightmare. For any Prime on mobile has always been a nightmare. I appreciate that, Strickland girl. Tam Servo, 12 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much, Tam Servo. Thank you so much for the giveaway goods that you sent. I gave you a shout out last week. We gave away Tam Servo. If y'all were here last Thursday, you saw the first of 3 secret gifted pens from Tam Servo. So we'll do another one today for sure. All right. I think Shaky Pen Guy has caught up, so I appreciate it. Rigged, it's all good when Sergeant Story benefits it from karma. It is karma. So yeah, it's funny. Too funny. I do want to get it up to 300, just maybe not this year. Yeah. New Year's resolution time. So if you would like, Schmevelin just gifted 10 subs. It's a fight. Let's go. 10 gifted subs from Schmevelin. Thank you so much, Schmevelin. Hope you had great holidays. Hope you all are chilling this week. Hopefully everyone's chilling this week. We're going to talk about like what to do this week, chat. If you got a gifted sub, give Schmevelin a shout out. Give Schmevelin that shout out. Check out those emotes. Oh, I like that cat emote. I'm working this week. I am working this week. So we're going to talk about that, chat. We're going to talk about it. You just missed the Shaky Guy gif. Naper Villain with the 25 months of subbing. Thank y'all so much. Wow. Subapalooza here. Hype Train. All kinds of awesomeness. Y'all are great. I really, really appreciate y'all. Level 6. Have we ever completed level 6? I don't know, chat. Sergeant Story. Uh-oh. It's on now. Sergeant Story, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Y'all are too kind. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's super nice. Super nice. How do you know if you received a sub? You have a little logo next to you. Like now, Oliver's Blue, you have this little gold logo next to your name when you type in chat. I'm guessing if you see it on mobile. And then if you go into the if you go into like the chat window, it lists like your status, I think. So yeah, so like Oliver's Blue, you have a little logo, and then you have access to the emotes. So you'll see like the emotes are unlocked in the chat window. So a bunch of little ways you can tell. And you will see in chat that you were gifted a sub, but sometimes the chat moves too fast, or you won't see that. So Double D's working this week too. Sick today and yesterday, so tired of being sick. Keep getting upper respiratory infection one after another. I don't know what my immune system is doing. I am still recovering nasally from Las Vegas since it got so cold here, and we've had to have the heat on. I'm just completely dried out, so I'm not sick, but I'm annoyed with my nose. That t-shirt combo makes me think you're using the Pilot Bungu Box 823 Fujiyama. I did not even consider that until you just said that, but that's literally the pen I'm using the most this week. I used it yesterday for writing and today for writing. So I guess I have a thing. I guess I have a theme. Greg, 20 months of subbing. Hope you had a nice chilly weekend. Corinne B, 39 months of subbing. Schmevlin with the gifted sub again to Slumberland Studio. Let's go. So yeah, we've had like illness affected like our holidays, right? So my family, my sister and her family drove down from Massachusetts. They got here. Husband tested positive for COVID. I didn't get to see him over the holiday weekend. So yeah, still going around, still getting sick. So yeah. Brad, where are you? I'm here. No broken pipes in our house. We've had one broken pipe so far, and the heat kind of freeze up for the coldest overnight night. The heat, we woke up and the heat wasn't going, but it was just kind of like system freeze. It's been working ever since. So Acra2 with the gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub. I really, really appreciate you. Good morning, Tess. Dear Northerners, please come get your weather. I found it running loose in Florida. It's a nuisance. Yeah, so our broken pipe, thankfully, was a secondary thing. It's actually a pipe that goes out to the shipping department. So I've got to get it fixed to get the water running back out in the shipping department. But that's not crucial, right? So I'm lucky in that aspect that we skated, and we should be past it like by today. So you don't have water currently? Yeah. Survived our negative 42 last week, and we're warmed up to -1. Crazy. All right, let me turn this guy off. So yeah, it's been a situation for here. It's been a situation, that's for sure. Sassy Stacy, did I see your gifted sub? Let's go. Thank you so much, Sassy Stacy. Sorry, I think I might be missing some of these messages. We're in the throes of it. When I moved from SC to Vegas, I had a hell of a time adjusting. Worse when I moved back years later. I thought I would be done by now, and I think it's just the heat in the house is just killing me. Like, I can't go to bed at night because of my sinuses. It's driving me crazy. I probably need to go take something today just to get through the day better. But you can tell, like, my eyes and nose are red. It feels like allergies. So, somebody needs to tell Plotter to make a bigger pin loop. Well, if I had a bigger... Well, I guess all the loops are the same size, aren't they? Except on the 5. So if you see me, if you hear me extra snooty today, sorry, that's why. But yeah, gonna be 61 in Orlando. Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, we'll be back in the 70s this weekend. So yeah, sorry to hear about your brother-in-law. Yeah, me too. Like I love my sister and her whole family, and I don't get to see them but like once a year. So this was kind of like our one time, and like we didn't get to see them, and it sucked. So like I hate that. They had to get back. So. We didn't have time to let it work its way through. Sidebar, did you discuss Roadie 2.0 initial performance? I have not, but we can talk about that today. Every winter I have to use humidifiers in the house. I probably need to get one for the bedroom. Temperature messages from sister in Arizona are not helpful. Oof. Yeah, are you like in the Northeast, Kim? I think. Why do I think that? But yeah. Florida got some snow flurries. That's enough runner for a couple years. We didn't get snow flurries, but yeah. Apparently whatever happened to Vegas followed you back. Just dry air. So, Brad, you see my good fortune on Friday? I tagged you on Slack. I thought about turning it into gifted subs. The lottery ticket, right? It was a lottery ticket, right? I think I did see that get tagged. I haven't been in Slack, shocker, but I think I did see that. That was pretty wild. You should use it for yourself. I have no idea how humans colonize deserts. Yeah. I guess you get used to it. Yep, Massachusetts. Okay, so that's where my sister's from. So luckily, like the East Coast, like up on the edge of the coast, didn't get too bad. So my sister and brother-in-law, they drove that whole trip, so they were able to go up and down pretty well. Good morning, Piston Filler. Am I going to the Philly Pin Show this year? Undecided. I haven't made no decisions yet. That's on the list. We're gonna talk about the list and all the lists that I'm working on this week. So saw Flurries just prior to the Dolphins game. Wow, I watched that game. I watched some of that game. Yeah. Rewizzles with the 100 bits. Back to the 60s today. Yeah, we'll be tomorrow. What's today? Tuesday? By like Thursday, we're back in the 60s. Lady Timmer, 8 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Last time I went, I met you there. It was so cold and windy. Yeah, I remember meeting you there. And I remember how windy it was. Like, since we were downtown, the wind would just howl through the buildings. And you'd turn a corner and just get wrecked. It'd be like you're walking fine. You turn a corner and it's like whoosh. So I remember vividly that trip to Philly. So some of those memories I have are like so vivid. Like I could walk you through like that entire pin show, the bar, like all the restaurants we went to, and like I have these physical, like descriptive memories of like all the things I did at that show. Then some I don't remember as well. So seems we don't need Brad here for a Pin Addict Twitch stream. Bye. I tried to hit my be right back sign, but apparently I have it lined up wrong. How long can we keep the stream off topic? Well, the good thing is I don't really have a big topic to talk about today, so this is fine. We can do this all day. We can do this all day. Back up to the mid 50s and rain. Yeah, that's all we have to do is talk about weather. Well, I'll get sidetracked. There's a topic? Not really. I sometimes have topics. All right. Enjoy the elevator music. Hydrate above. Okay, well, I was just hydrating. I'm very thirsty. I've been pounding water like the last 2 days. It's not working. like last night. So here's a perfect example of like how this dryness is going. I was sitting in the bedroom reading a book. My wife came in to get ready for bed, and she was just talking to me, and she's looking at me, and I was like, I just had tears. I'm sitting there reading a book, pretty much in the dark with like just like a reading lamp, and my eyes are just watering down. She's like, "Are you crying?" I'm like, "No." It's just that's how dry and like irritated I am. So yeah, that's where we're at right now with this. You can hear it in me, and I can see it, and I can feel it. So, anyone get pens, paper, stationery stuff for the holidays? All right, let's hear it. Did you get any stationery gifts over the holidays? Hey, temporarily. I have so much ink from Christmas. I'm giddy. Nice. Do you have a favorite? Those are cool. Schmevelin, what are these? I love these. I love all these emotes. I bought a Leonardo Supernova regular in caramel. Do y'all say caramel or caramel? Elastic EF. Inked it with Tono and Lem's cola nuts. This is like, so this is why we love hanging out here, chat. Imagine if you said this out loud, like in real life. I bought a Leonardo Supernova regular in caramel, Elastic EF, inked with Tono and Lem's cola nuts. So good. People would look like you had a second head. I love it. Got some fun washi tapes, Pilot of Roshizuku sets. Nice. Got the green Diamine ink fit. Nice. Ferris Wheel Press, Ruby Royal Flush. Benu Minima Skull and Roses. That's a cool pen. No, family knows enough not to give me this stuff because they get the wrong things. That's how I am. Yeah. Post your random emotes. Do all the emotes. Y'all can post as much EOS. I got a Karen Dash 849 ballpoint. Nice. I hope you enjoy that, Mobius. I hope that's one you like. Taylor, I got a new Happy Planner. Love it. I posted in Slack about how to increase my use of analog and decrease my phone, which was recommended. How to break up with your phone. This might be the hardest breakup ever. Yeah, so like we can talk a whole topic about that. And we'll kind of talk about that today. I'll elaborate, but like don't think of it like a breakup. Just think of it as like a time mitigation, right? Like you're adjusting the times you spend on things, right? You can't cut that thing. I can't cut it out, but like I can mitigate some of those things. So self-gift giving today, Wall Evershop Dork and Cashmere. Nice. Cara Mule. I don't even know what that is. One Dog Night. Caramel, the first way you said it is the correct way. Yeah, I tend to say caramel. I kind of run along that last thing. I'm catching up on chat. Y'all are too fast for me. Got a few inks, a Sinclair Model R. Nice. A Galen Magnum Opus and a VAC Mini. Wow, that's a score. Got a notebook. Has surprisingly okay paper. That's funny. That's why like it's hard to give stationary people gifts that they don't pick out themselves. My boyfriend got me the Gold Spot Very Perry AL Sport. I just noticed that yesterday, Lilium, when I was writing up a sponsor article, and that's a really good looking pen. Got a 50 pin storage case from my wife that's somewhere in Germany. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I got nothing. My family hates me. No, we love you here though. Toyota craft box. I saw that picture last night. That's a really neat box. So Craig, you can put that picture to your box in there, Craig. So Craig is interesting. So it's a small 3-tier box. It's got the glass lid on the top, a middle tray, and then a deep bottom tray, like for ink bottles and notebooks and stuff. It's a really, really neat. Sailor Pro Gear Christmas Spice Tea. Nice. Finally, get your Pen Addict Bennu. Nice. I saw Andrew got the Pen Addict Bennu for the holidays. That was great. Not for me, but I got my eldest son the Fire and Dice pen pencil case set from Retro. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Sergeant Story with the gifted sub to Starbucks. That is awesome. Thank you, Sergeant Story. Enjoy your gifted sub, Starbucks. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm still catching up here. The kids are here, so I'm hearing weird noises outside. My husband got me Sailor Pro Gear Slim Mini Birthstone for August. Nice. Leo in the house. Are you a Leo? Did we talk about this? What's after Leo? I know the last few days of August or whatever next sign is. Got Robert Oster Chicago. What a great color. Colorverse Chi-Town and Ferris Wheel Atlas. Nice. Opus 88 Mini. Love it. Sailor Hokoro multiple nibs. I saw some pictures of that. Gourmet pens got like all the different sizes and shapes of the Hokoro, which looks good. Morning Murdoch. Good morning. How are you? I'm catching up on chat here. I want to hit all these. I want to see what everyone else got. So, Retro 51 8-bit inventory Mark 1 Cortex brand. Nice. Parker WW2 commemorative dual fold. Whoa, that's cool. I got a Rickshaw Pinwheel. Nice. Any cool patterns on that or just standard colors? My daughter gave me a pen and pad that says best dad ever on the side. Couldn't ask for more. That's what you do. That's the great one. Got myself a Leonardo X Endless Paradiso. Nice. Good morning, OSU. Also got a Pilot Custom 74. Which color? Anyone get the Pilot Anniversary 74? Spoke Pen V2 may have opened early. That's funny. Got a Hobonichi 5-year. I'm anxious to get this going. Twisby Eco Glow Purple. Robert Oster Violet Clouds. Of course, I had to buy them myself and let the hubs wrap them, so it wasn't a surprise. No bod. We're on the same wavelength here with the pins and just telling directly, get me this. I'll buy it for myself. You wrap it. 0 stationary gifts, and I'm fine with it this year. That's how I am every year. Like, no stationary gifts for me. I get enough all year long. Got 5 Sailor Ink Studio bottles of ink and the Pen Addict Bennu pen. Nice. A pair of Adams to Astronauts notebooks and some Mont Blanc purple cartridges. Oh, cool. Those Mont Blancs are international shape, right? That's cool. Sharpie S Gel at Target was my big pen purchase. Those are really good pens. Did you get the black barrels or did you get like the shiny barrels? Like they have like the sky blue and like chrome looking barrels, pens, pencils plus. Still waiting for the shipment to arrive with my Pilot E95S, which I ordered back in November. Oof. Well, I hope it arrives soon because that's a fantastic freaking pen. Very underrated pen that we talk about here. I know a bunch of people like that pen a lot. Super underrated. It always comes up in those underrated times. Hello, L Bloom Mecon. Our holidays were grand. We're going over everyone's holiday stationery gifts. Got some prior, but was able to open them to Christmas. Gotcha. Didn't get anything. Trying to thin out my collection at this point. We're going to talk about that today. Maybe eventually. Didn't get any stationery. Got a couple pens from your shop and a self gift though. Nice. Need to email me about the Bennu? Do it. Do it to it. Oh, hang on. We're snoozily here, chat. I gave stationery out as well. Fields Notes Expedition Edition to do family members. Fisher Space Pen and Midori Planner with the cat date stickers that was mentioned in the podcast. Nice. Kind of want to track down the Fountain Pen Lounge LE Platinum President. Is that the purple one? I don't know what that one is. Howdy, friend Besto Corey. As you can see, I'm very behind on chat. Sailor 1911L Royal Tangerine. Ooh. Montegrappa Venetia Lagoon. Ooh. Scribo Puma. Ooh, which color Puma did you get? Puma's on the list, the permanent list. Kids got cute kitty pens. The eldest son got some of the Friction Space theme pens. Those are cool. Okay, so there's link to Craig's Toyuka box. I really like that shape of that one. I did get the PA Bennu during the shipping department hiatus. Like, is there an order in there right now that I need to ship? I haven't looked. Like, I'm afraid to look. I haven't gotten any nasty emails, so I haven't looked. I wanted the Retro 51 Corsair instead of found out Retro 51 is out of business. I don't know what that means. Because they're definitely not out of business unless I've missed something. Leo, yes. Okay. So Virgo is after Leo. I love how much chat there is that I can't even catch up, chat. Y'all are like 10 minutes ahead of me. Gave mother-in-law a Jinhao dragon pen and some ink based on her reaction. You would think it was a Namiki. That's nice. Yellow leaf on the plant. Dang it. I've been a bad plant dad. We'll fix that. We gotta do that. We gotta do that. I did water it. Got myself the Twisby Eco Tea Royal Jade and Rose Gold, 2 bottles of ink industry ink and a Ferris wheel press, all from Yoseka. That's a good Yoseka color too. My pen roll is a mountain with a fountain pen across the length of it. Nice. I feel like Santa window is still open through New Year's, still window shopping. I think that's fair. Like, now's the time if there's any like end of year sales going on. I haven't looked, so I'm not shopping for anything for me, so I haven't really been looking. Family members gifted me some cash, so I'm shopping for a pen in the $150 to $200 range. Nice. No stationary gifts. Pilot Custom 74, orange or nothing. I mean, they're all good colors. I do like that Esterbrook Evergreen they brought back. Have I seen that one? I saw a new Esterbrook JR or Junior. I forget what I always call it, Junior. Still waiting for a bottle of Robert Oster Tempest from Stilo and Stile, ordered a month ago. Oof, it might be frozen by now. No stationery, but I got dark chocolate covered espresso beans, and I'm very happy. I really like those. I have to moderate myself on those. Whenever I get them, I have to kind of hide them. Doing a second Christmas when my sister comes in, so hopefully I can get a little extra money for the Bennu New Year pen. I haven't seen the Bennu New Year pen, but I did see the Bennu snow winter ice looking one. That would look really pretty. Went around the senior community where I live with my mom Christmas Eve, giving away pencils, Blackwings mostly, but also Musgrave, Kitabashi, Viking. So much fun. Oh, that's amazing. Gifted Kristen a Bennu Skull and Roses. Nice. Then got us all some custom Knock Rickshaw Sinclairs. Nice. All right, what are you showing me here, Rewizzles? I may never catch up on this. What am I clicking here, Rewizzles? What did you send me? Whoops. I don't know what this is. Fountain pen evaluation room. All right, we're going to come back to this when I catch up in chat. I haven't caught up yet. It's in there, but I'm not in any hurry. Okay. They're not going to sell out for a little while. I just got the other 50 medium nibs that I had been that were delayed. So I'm in good shape on inventory for a while. I gave my scientist friend a Retro 51 Albert Einstein rolling ball. Nice. Good morning, all the hobbies. Gave the Hubs a Retro 51, the 8-bit gaming one. Love it. I love all the rose gold trim pins. That's definitely something I've grown to really, really enjoyed. We need to hydrate the plant emote. Yeah, I probably need to do that, huh? It's probably not enjoying this dry heat as well. So, got a Gravitas Skittle Pocket Pen and a Pelican M205 2022 and Ohu 216 set. Nice. Does anyone know of any stationery shops with sales going on this week? I've only kind of like bounced around Oliver's Blue. I know Van Ness is doing 40% off 2023 planners. That was one of the better deals I saw. Pen Chalet has some regular 10% off anything, and then I haven't really browsed around much more than that. But yeah, the 40% off 2023 planners, like if you have been waiting or haven't bought a planner yet, that's a pretty good deal. Like it's just, I think everything that's 2023, you put it in your cart and it shows up 20% off. Do pen shows usually have a wide ink selection or just pen stuff? Usually a decent ink selection. It depends on the vendor, right? Because not a lot of vendors travel with a lot of ink. But like if Dromgoals is there, they bring an ink table. Van Ness is there, they bring ink. So Federalist pens usually brings a decent amount of ink. So yeah, you usually can find most anything you're wanting. Give a few drops of Shinkai when you water your plant black there, turn it into your favorite color. Oof. I got the full set of the Cult Pens Diamine exclusive inks. Do they sell that as a set? Reach out to Mario for Stilo Estile. His shipping person was on vacation. Yeah, but this was back in November. It's probably like in the air on a boat. Rowboat specifically. Oh, that's just the purple. Scroll down. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. So this is what Reed was sending me. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. That's pretty great, right? Cult Pens has a real good price on the ink vent. Tempted to pick it up. Nice. Did everyone vote on the Reddit Diamine inks for 2023? Yeah. Did anyone else vote? I got my vote in. I really want that Sailor's Delight one. I'm in on that one. I'll probably get both, though. Got an Apple Watch Series 8. Nice. Got a requested Musgrave pencil sampler that was mentioned on the pod. I need to get some of that Musgrave stuff. I haven't bought anything for me specifically, like not review stuff. Custom fountain pen from a small maker. Aston Pen Company from a coworker. Nice. Atlas has year-end deals. Pen Chalet has a clearance sale. Karas Customs has 30% off certain models. Bought a Hundigan pen with an Architect nib. Surprised how well it writes. Yeah, that'd be something I'd be interesting to test. All right, so this was a custom, like this is like a club pen, right? So sometimes in Japan, you get these small clubs and they're able to work with Pilot or Sailor or in this case Platinum to make like small runs for their clubs, and sometimes a few of them get out. Like I bought a Sailor Rialo through one of these from the YY Pen Club. Like they made 100. I wonder, is Sailor going to be upset by that Reddit ink name? No chance. Like that's such a generic name. If they had a problem with it, I'd have a problem with them. Like, what are you going to do, right? Headed to Atlas later this week. Nice. All right. Whew. All caught up on chat. That was a lot. Musgrave Pencil King #1 graphite purple body white erasers, fun to use. I need to get those purple Musgraves for sure. Good morning. How was Christmas? Besides the freezing rain and 18 degrees, it was great. Yeah, we had some issues. Like I woke up Christmas morning to no heat and a burst pipe, but it all kind of worked out. So we'll figure it out. My boyfriend is a fisherman, so Sailor's Warning is such a fitting name. Yeah. My brother's girlfriend wants pen stuff. Told him to take her to the Philly Pen Show and let her get a pen and ink and a notebook. 100% you should do that, Software Refined Redneck. And if I go, I would be happy to help them out. I still want a Sailor 4 a.m. watching for a good sale somewhere. Yeah, check this. Seems like Gold Spot has put those on sale. Maybe Pen Chalet at some time. Maybe Drum Ghouls. I think I've all put those. Because those are in, the 4 a.m. is in the previous price bracket. So those got extra sales attached to them. So they might actually be harder to find now. Inkwell Monster. Because that was in the before times. So 30 minutes in and no Brad. What is Miss Cookie talking about? I'm not really here. You're worrying me, Miss Cookie. Did you win too many pens? Interested in buying my first Urushi pen, but nothing that would completely bankrupt me. Any suggestions? I don't know how to answer that directly. Yeah, refresh, Miss Cookie. I've been here. I've been going to town. Okay, so she is having a problem. Turns out I've been here all along. I'll be at Philly sharing a table with Independence Mike, so come say hi and we can help them shop too. Absolutely, Software Defined Redneck. All the hobbies and Independence Mike would be glad to help y'all. Look up Studio Woodpecker in Turkey. Oh, for the Urushi. Yeah, like, how do you... I don't know. We've been going to town. I've been talking bad about you, Miss Cookie, this whole time, and you missed out. I feel like you're going to have to go watch the VOD. There's a guy who would do brushing on Kakunos and other less expensive pens. Oh, yeah. Is it Studio Agate Can? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. That came over to the DC Pen Show. That could be an interesting starting point. So, all right. I think we're well into giveaway time now, Chad, don't you think? I think we're well into like the giveaway range. Wow, my daughter just ripped a huge burp out there. Could y'all hear that? She hears me talking about her. I could hear that in here, Elizabeth. Good grief. All right. So the blog giveaway. Oh, are you? Nice. Good. I'm gonna work on it some more tonight. She's working on my puzzle. If y'all saw me, it's hard. It is hard. It's a gradient puzzle, 1,000-piece gradient puzzle. So I sent a picture of it on the other day. So I'll do an update tonight if I get a chance to work on it. All right, giveaways. Here's the blog giveaway this week. So this is from Gamma Gamma's Amarillo Stationery, the Mr. Rouge book Tapa Suave. That means softcover notebook. So I'm giving that away this week on the blog. That came from Amarillo Stationery. So this is a thick with 2 C's notebook, right? It's 180 sheets. That means 360 pages. Yeah, this is my favorite colorway. And it comes in other colors. It's got black and brown, right? And they're only like $20-something. A5 dot grid. Super thick. So like if you wanted to roll your own page per day planner, this is 360 pages, right? 180 sheets means 360 pages. It's like that thick. I don't have it in here. I left it on my other desk. But you go through and look at the pictures, you can see how thick this notebook is. It's kind of great. So yeah, there's like some good. That's what this notebook looks like. This might be 3 C's thick, right? So yeah, there you go. I love seeing notebooks like this. This is really cool. The gradient one I did had similar shaped pieces, which is frustrating. Yeah, I think I'm finding the piece shapes here to be distinct enough. We now know we need at least 250 gifted subs to win. No, that's funny. It is dot grid. So yeah, that's the color I'm giving away, the blue with the red band. That one stood out to me. So there you go. Amarillo sells both plain and dot grid. Okay, so the one I'm giving away is dot grid. What's up, Toasty? But these look cool. These look fun. So just very, very, very large. So go to the blog to what's this Urushi link? Let's look at this one to sign up for that, and then we'll do a giveaway here in just a second. Garage fountain pen, Urushi on affordable fountain pens by Grumpy Wooden Pen Maker. I'm not an artist. Middle of nowhere in Japan. Drop me a DM. seems confident. Pretty work though. Platinum Preppy with green Urushi. Okay, why haven't I followed this person? Lamy Safari Urushi. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a Kakuno. That's ridiculous. Okay, am I not following them? Follow back. They're following me. So follow back. What is this? A Sailor the Cool? Okay, this is hilarious. You're getting a sport by him? Oh my gosh. Why haven't y'all told me about this? This is a parallel. I love that a handful of people are playing with Urushi on cheaper pens. I'd like to say that's my fault. I would like to go on record saying that me getting Brooks and Brooks deciding to do Lamy Safaris, I think we were the leaders in that clubhouse. That's ridiculous. In the best way possible. Like, I mean it. Like, that is so good. Are there any Kavekos on here? This is smart, right? These oblique pen holders are smart. Like, we should have more Urushi oblique pen holders. That's just common sense. I want to see a Kaveco here. I want to see a faceted Urushi. There's a Safari. That can't be fun. I just think of Jonathan. I think just the pain Jonathan went to when he did these. Like, Lamy Safari has to be the least fun pen to Urushi out of all these I'm seeing here. Oh, there's the Sailor handle. Hiroko. Sorry, I said I was going to do a giveaway, then I got distracted. Where's a Kaveco? Show me a Kaveco. A pencil holder, pencil extender. Like, this is the kind of things I like to see. Urushi Fisher Bullet Space Pen. That could work. How about an Urushi wooden pencil? That would be a statement. An Urushi wooden pencil. All right. Okay, no Kavekos on there. In Japan, you could buy Urushi wooden pencils. I thought I'd seen them before, right? But yeah, that would be a statement. All right, oops. Why don't I follow them either? I know you were showing me the holders, but I want to look at this. Yeah. Pen holders, like any kind of nib holder, is just screaming for Urushi. It's just got to be a little bit simpler, very unique. Just really, really cool. Yeah, this is great. All right. Urushi Sharpie. That's actually probably what I should do. Urushi Sharpie. Divakar does Urushi wood pencils for people to see if they're allergic. That's so smart. That's super smart. All right. Let me get back to doing a giveaway for y'all. Let's do one of Tam Servo's pens since we're talking about pens here. Urushi Sharpie with sterling silver. Sterling barrel Urushi cap. Would that work? We could just do like silver barrel sleeve, black Urushi cap, or just like a solid green Urushi cap, something like that. People are allergic to urushi. So urushi is poison ivy. It's a naturally occurring plant. It's an extract or poison oak. Yeah, poison oak. Yeah, it's a natural extract. So yeah, people can be allergic to the touch. It's mostly, it's not like this full direct hit. You know, you have to be pretty allergic to it. But yeah, people can have a negative reaction to it because it's a plant extract. Get the Tiffany Sharpie and urushi it. Wait, is it? I'm allergic to poison ivy really bad? Yeah. Yep. But it's mitigated, right? From the way it's cooked and treated, but it's still there. Track down Yossarian and ask him for pics of his urushi outbreak? No. Who is doing the 2023 planner sale? Van S Pens. You'll see it, and so they're like, you click on it and they have a pop-up, and the prices like aren't listed, but if it's 2023, all you have to do is put it in your cart and it just instantly chops 40% off. I was testing it out yesterday. Yeah, so it's like a peanut allergy, right? So like my daughter's has a nut allergy, but it's minor, right? So she can have things like anything that's fried in like peanut oil doesn't affect her to where that would affect those with severe allergies, you know, like very much. So how many planners do you have this year? Just one. Well, okay, does the 5-year count as a planner for this year? I guess so. If that's the case, then I have two. So we have the plotter. Peanuts are not nuts. That's true. I agree. Yes. She's allergic to tree nuts. So yes, not plant, not legume nuts or whatever it is, but yes. So 5-year is a journal, not a planner. What's up, Queen Awashi? Yes, I am very aware. Namiki Winter Vlad, so I misspoke. So yeah, so then I just have one planner and then a journal and then a regular notebook. All right, so let's do a giveaway. Good morning from a chilly Miami. I heard there was snow flurries in Miami. All right, so friend of the program, Tam Servo, who at one point was in this chat stream this morning, sent some pins to give away on this stream. So we like doing blind giveaways here. So what did we give away last week? We gave away the 580 ALR, the gray one, right? Tomatoes are fruits, not vegetables. Facts. If you count falling iguanas as snow, I've heard that. Nickel 580. Thank you. So the Nickel 580 ALR was in package number 2. So we had 3. So we had 1, 2, 3. We gave away 2 last week. So let's do this again. Started your 5-year journal on your birthday. That's super smart. So we're going to talk about planners next. So we'll get into this next. Is this a don't enter if you have a Namiki giveaway? I mean, kind of. It'd be nice, but, you know, no big deal. No big deal. Ooh, your water had a pipe freeze and burst. Yeah, we're going through that here, but luckily a non-damaging one. All right, so let's do... Tam Servo mystery pin. So if you win this, you're gonna have to pick number 1 or number 3, and I'm gonna open it up here live and see. All right, here we go. So exclamation point raffle, and I'll let you pick out one of these pins donated to us by our friend Tam Servo here in chat. Tam Servo, you should enter this giveaway to get one of these pins back. That would be funny. I think you should enter this just in case your name comes up. I'll pick a second one. I'm going to step out for the remaining 1 minute and 30 seconds and go blow my nose. See if I can help this situation out a little bit. All right. So you don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I'll ship worldwide. We've been shipping lots of worldwide in the past couple of weeks. I haven't been shipping recently. If you won something last week, I have not shipped it yet. And I may not ship it this week. Next week, you might be in. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, I was doing chores while I was at it too, changing towels. All right, what are we doing here? Where are we at here? All right. We're caught up on this. All right. Whoops. All right. We ready to pick a winner? Let's pick a winner. Seoli-san. Freezing cold, snow flurry, Miami. Congratulations. Now comes the challenge. Are you a number 1 person? Or are you a number 3 person? Definitely not first time winner. I do know that. So you got to pick 1 or 3. 2, of course it would be 2, would be them. Need some Jeopardy music, I know. Second time winner? Okay, nice. Chaos, it's the only way. You should have sent a stinker of a pen. You know, I should set something up like that, Tam Servo. We should have like booby prizes, like fake prizes. Like I should build my own kits of things to give away, like hidden kits. I keep talking about doing this and just have like, get some like Wopex. D Wade, number 3. All right, that's you. I just have a Wopex or some other stuff, some other whack stuff to give away. Stone paper, yeah. Stone paper. The problem is I would have to pay money to ship this terrible stuff. It would be actually just a Sharpie. See, you gotta make the bad stuff good enough to have an enjoyable joke. Good for April Fools. Okay, I'll have to try to remember that. All right, let's see what this is. Let's see what we got here. You ready? .3D printed nib. Okay, this is like a legal size piece of paper. Ooh, it's the Rock. Is this the Rock? It's the Diamond 580. I think they call this the Rock. I think so. That's a pretty sweet one. This is one of my all-time favorites. So, yeah, really cool. Yeah, the Rock for Republic of China. Yeah, this is a neat pen. One of my all-time favorites. Medium nib. Sweet. Yeah, you can't find these very, very much anymore. I have the original 540 one and this one. I mean, they did different finials on this one. This was the good finial. I like this finial. Yeah, thank you, Tam Servo. Congratulations, Seoli-san. I think you will enjoy this pen. I enjoy this pen. You're still looking for one right now? Yeah. So do I have them in here? I don't think I have them here. I have the original, I have the first one, which was the 540, which I'm scared to use, right? Because those were like terrible quality. And then I have this, I think this exact one with this exact finial. So very cool. Very cool. All right. We're wrapping these back up. Why the 580 over the 700R? For who? Are you asking me or anyone? You're just saying in general, why would you pick the 580 over the 700R? Because the 530 is the OG. I'll have to go see what mine is. Maybe it's a 530. 530 was the OG. TWSBI, I'm not sure. Did they do an ROC in 530? I think is my question. Yet 580 also has a bunch more cool colors. Like the 700R is awesome, but it only comes in a couple. Yeah, 540 is the OG Rock, right? Okay. 530 is the OG TWSBI. I do not own a 530. They had an amber one that I always wanted, but they had such bad QC, they like eliminated them pretty quick. Prussian blue, I think that's the main one that I have. So I have the Prussian blue 580, and then I have let's do Tamago here. I have the Prussian blue 580, then I have the 700R Iris, And then I have a bunch of ecos, I think. Yeah, is the 580 versus 700? Are you talking about for a new person? I wouldn't buy them the 700. All right, see you software fine redneck. I'm gonna be sad when the questionable sushis run out. I know. Should go ahead and buy some more. All right. For you, 700 is pretty cool. I'm happy with my 700. Toshni, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. But the 580 comes in cooler colors, right? So like if you want an interesting color, you're gonna have to go to 580 unless you get the 700 Iris. Brad, what book are you reading right now? Hang on, I'll get you the title. I'm almost done with it. Hang on, let me finish this. Both come in Iris, that's true. But you at least have other options in the 580, where in the 700, what do you have? Clear or black or nothing? What's the other one? I'm going to get the official title of the book that I'm reading. Let's see. Can I find it here? So I've been using Microblog a bunch, and they have a bookshelf. But I don't know if I can get it in the app. I probably can. I just don't know how to get it quickly. So anyway, we'll pull this up. But just because it's a long title, but it's about a band. Okay. There it is. Architects of Self-Destruction, an Oral History of Leftover Crack. So you see why I had to get this? See why I had to get this correct? So it's a band. I read a lot of music books. So there's a band I listen to called Leftover Crack. Also previously known as Choking Victim. Also very known as Star Effing Hipsters. So it's all bands, like all kind of punk bands that I listen to. So there you go. Why does Pen Chalet have almost 0 arrows? Are arrows being discontinued? That's a good question. I noticed that myself. Jen makes shapes. I just wonder, like, I don't know. It's does Yafa distribute Diplomat now? I wonder if there's just like some distribution things going on. They're back ordered big time. Yeah, that would be my guess. So, hey Mike, happy Xmas to you too. Hopefully you didn't freeze out too hard. Should not have gone to browse Sailor Pens at Dromgoals. I've now experienced half of the 7 sins. Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah, but I noticed I was looking for something, Jen, and I was like, wow, there's very little choice right now. And I just assumed it was a distribution or just a production manufacturing type of thing. So my FPD arrow took forever to ship and it came directly from Yafa, not Pen Chalet. Gotcha. We were in the DC area, very cold up there, but pretty much like the rest of the country. Yeah. Well, I mean, the East Coast, as cold as it got, we pretty much skated comparatively, right? Like, yes, we got sub freezings, but not too much worse. All right. Let's do a little quick planning stream and talk about this week. Okay, Queen Awashi, that's legitimately funny. Don't give them any ideas, because Sailor will take that and we'll have 7 new pins in January alone. But that's legitimately funny. Yes, single digits, not fetus. So exactly, like 7 sins PA band. Yes, Sailor Toasty's gonna cut us all. Let's talk about planners real quick. So Grumble meeting. I know. So some of us are working this week. I have been pretty much off, as my as my wife likes to say. Brad is working, so I've been pretty much off these past like week and a half. Ever since Vegas and coming back and through Christmas, just had a lot going on, so I haven't been doing much. So starting yesterday, I'm back on like normal schedule, normal week. Like the wife and kids are doing stuff this weekend. I'm not even going. I got stuff to do, right? So what I started doing yesterday is essentially list making day, right? Trying to figure out all the things I need to do over the next week to get me into good footing going into the next year. Did you finish your NaNoWriMo book project? We need an emote that's just Brad like dying, laughing, and falling over. Like, no, I haven't even come close to finishing that. I might be halfway, but I don't even think I'm halfway yet, JB. So I appreciate you asking, but no, I am not anywhere close to finishing that. So that's on the list. But like what I was doing yesterday was organizing. So I created a bunch of new sheets in Ulysses, which is my writing app, for the Pen Addict 100, right? Because that's getting going. You can see, sorry, I've got my laptop here. So, I updated Pen Addict 100 page. I have all the pens out that have to be sold and stuff like that. I opened up this weekend's edition of Refill because I do a year-end recap at the end of the year. So I started like that document, right? That's going to take me all week to kind of like, I have to start writing that now. Like I'll be starting writing that today. We have a podcast this week. I had to start like editing writing the podcast. So yesterday I spent just like organizing and getting things started that need to keep happening. I moved all my idea lists into Ulysses, so everything's in one place because I had them separated out. I was trying Craft for a while. There's an app called Craft. I didn't find it to be additive, so it was just extra. So I moved everything back in Ulysses. So this is what I was working on. So in relation to that, it are my analog tools, right? So that's digital stuff. Coveting that custom 823, it's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. So I was going into work on my week, just figuring out what's going on here for the week. And I was like, oh, well, it's the last week of the year. I need to, I left this open yesterday. Rip. Do you ever forget to close in your rack? Damn, you've been busy, and here I am spending my morning watching Waffle House fight videos. That was me last week, right? I had my time off, right? So now I'm time on. So I planned time off. So now I know it's time on for me, right? You always leave yours open unless it's in your purse. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So I was using it yesterday. So let me update a couple things I did yesterday. Getting ahead of a couple of these things. So I realized that, hey, I need to break out you almost never close your backs. Interesting. Don't forget to add me to Friday. Yeah, I haven't, we need to do this. I need to do, Kimberly post. So I didn't finish all of this. I got distracted yesterday. And these are mostly things I know, things that I have digitally, but it's just a good visual of things I need to do. So what I'm missing here is this blank sheet. I normally use it for like family and other things planning. Hey, One Clumsy Bat, welcome. So like in other days, it's usually pretty light on this side of the page, but I'll just have like, hey, wife's schedule. Hey, the plumber's coming, stuff like that. So life stuff. So now I need to break into my 2023 kit and then see what else I need to refill here. So I'm going to do that real quick before I forget. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to take out everything from before. Hosting a New Year's Day brunch for local friends to start their new planner journals and get hype. That is awesome. Will there be bottomless mimosas? So like I'll glance through this stuff real quick to see if there's anything I need to keep, and I'll show y'all what I do with any of that stuff. So let me get this year started. So we're going with the plotter format this year. I wish I was local too, Toasty. I love Houston. Especially being from, like, growing up in Baton Rouge, I pretty much was always in Houston with family and friends. All right, so do we need this? So this stuff yeah, I guess we'll put this stuff here. That should go in the front. Oh, look, it's a repeat of this one. Rip. I could have just started this one already. So we're going to put this here because I'll end up removing this. Do I need this? I have the main calendar. I might need this. Let's think that. That's the good thing is I don't have to commit to that right now. So let's go through April. That seems like a nice... Seems like a nice amount of pages here. We'll go through April. So that gives me the first 4 months, which you don't even, since I'm doing these weekly, I don't write these ahead of time. So I really don't have to go that far ahead, but I'm just doing it for a thickness perspective to like keep the notebook stable, right? These are not the pages that I need to worry about having a bunch. Oh, this doesn't. Does this core, did I do this right? Okay, I did it right. So now I get my page, I get my extra page that I need here. And let me see here. Where's my big calendar? So I don't need, all right, so I have all these already here. Okay. Sorry, I'm figuring this out as I'm going here. Sorry, Chad. So we're going to put all this back in the little thing. So the key here with this plotter is to not lose the rest of the year in the next 4 months. So that is the key. So this ends up just like living on my desk because I'm too afraid to get it lost in the closet of doom or something. Yeah, I did that right. So the other thing I should do, since I'm doing this, is I should update the other sections. So the writing sections, I don't have too much to take out, but I'm going to go ahead and get like a fresh start here for just the blank pages. But let's see if I need to add any pages here. So we're going to take these out and we're going to audit these. I'll show you what I mean by auditing here in just a minute. Pinac, do you have a ring you can keep the other pages on? Not yet, but I did buy a hole punch yesterday. But I need to think about getting a ring. So yeah. But I'm not really gonna keep this stuff. Like this stuff is like, I'm gonna show you what I do here in just a second. This is the narrow size. Put the plotter sheets in a specific place, then write that location on the last calendar page in the notebook. That is so smart, Inky Love. You got one of the storage boxes? I haven't done that, so, and I'll show you what I do. So I think I have enough blank pages here. And then my task list, I should probably I need to look at this here. That's enough for those sheets, right? Where's my other stuff? So I have the remnants here. So here's the extra sheets, extra envelope folders if I need, and then extra to-do list pages. Like I'll never use all these up. but they're good to have. I do like my to-do list sheets. So I think we're good, right, for getting things rolling. Are you using daily inserts or weekly? These are weekly. Daily wouldn't work in a plotter, to me, in my mind. It'd be too thick. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think plotters are not really set up for great daily use. I mean, you can make it work. I don't even think they have pre-printed daily inserts. You'd have to roll your own on the blank pages. So this is a weekly insert. So I'll show you the one that I'm using. So it's basically kind of runs across the page, but I use the left for like work tasks and then the right for like personal stuff. So I'll go in here and write like work schedule and other appointments and like personal tasks and or any overflow that I have here. But I try to keep like the work stuff on this side and then personal stuff over here. So like I need to go and update this, but I didn't have it out yet in this shape. So that's it. So we need to have this somewhere, which I'm just going to stack it right here for now until I figure out really what I want to do. Oh, I also meant to ask about the Shown Design Monarch nib. Who got one? What color did you get? Yeah, y'all let me know. Those dropped while I was in Las Vegas, so I didn't try to get one. I wasn't even on my radar. So yeah, if you got one, let me know. And when are they shipping? As I transition into what I do next. January 2023. Nice. I'll probably get on the next batch, or maybe if he goes to Philadelphia and I go to Philadelphia, or maybe I'll get someone to mule one to Philly for me. All right. So, what do I do with the used stuff? So I was cleaning off my other desk yesterday. I'm cleaning off this one sometime this week. It's that time of year where I just have to like be fully like rebooted to get into like work for the next year. So I was cleaning off like stacks of notebooks, and I had this old Hobonichi Weeks from 2020. If y'all follow me on social media, you probably saw me tweet some of this stuff, or I put one of the images on Instagram. But basically, I flipped through it like I'm gonna do to these here in just a minute here, and see, hey, like all of this stuff, all the schedule stuff, I don't need. But sometimes I will write like new ideas, or I'll have some like sketch in here or something that I want to keep. So what do I do with this stuff? Like that I look and, oh, here's an idea that I might want to keep. So I got out my scissors and my washi tape and my notebook, and I just start cutting up the old notebook. So like these are all cut out sheets from my old notebook that I just tape into this journal for keeping, right? Because I don't need to have this book just floating around with all these ideas in it. So I just have like some of these things. I'd go through and find these blank pages. Anytime I had a blank page, I would tape in like whatever size cutouts that I had and would just put them in my notebook. So that's what I do with this stuff. And then I just end up, I'll just end up throwing away the rest of it. So yeah, that's how I handle this stuff. So I'll flip through this real quick. There's almost nothing in here that I know I need. Jimma Girl, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So let me just look real quick. I almost guarantee you there's nothing in here that I need, because this is all just like planning. Yeah, it also helps me fill this notebook too, right? Like, and now I know that this notebook is like all together, and I can just find these. But usually in these, I probably don't even have to flip through them because I know there's really not. What I need is probably like this note section. What was the giveaway pin? It was a TWSBI 580 ROC, like the red, white, and blue one, the red, clear, and blue one. So yeah, you can see like on this page, like these are all like just little cutout sheets. Like you can see they're all just like taped on there, right? So these are all like, we're like this thick, this wide of a line. So I just go through, tear out the pages, cut them out, and then make a stack of them. And then I take the stack and just start going through here. So this one, I'm going to look at these a little bit closer because they do have some ideas here. Sorry, I'm not putting these on the camera because I don't know what's exactly on here. This must have been from Stream. That we came up with an ink. This must have been when we were doing the Diamine stuff. Like the Diamine, like the Reddit thing. We came up with an ink. The name was Confiscated Medicine, and it was a pink ink with green sparkles. We should keep that. That's a pretty good idea. So I get my scissors. So I do something similar. So I keep this kit all together. I do something similar with like magazine. This is more of like a collage notebook. This is old. Like y'all have seen a bunch of this stuff, like art and stuff that I see in magazines and stuff and cut out and tape. This is the same type of thing. It's not, I don't really use it the same way as this other notebook. This is more just like a visual notebook that I need to work on more this year. I haven't really worked on this very much, but I keep this all together, and I keep a folder of pages in here with like other things, like other cutouts. This is that little envelope book from Midori, and like other things like for me to like eventually get to, but just haven't yet. So I keep like extra washi tape and scissors tape. So we use, sorry, pen. So we use this stuff mostly. Especially for the small pages, I use the double stick, the Tombow adhesive. That's what these are stuck on with. Like these are used washi tape for like the big chunks of paper, and then for the small chunks of paper, can't find it. For the small chunks of paper, I use the double-sided, like this stuff, right? So we're gonna save this Confiscated Medicine ink idea. What's the pouch? It's a Superior Labor, like wax dipped pouch. It's great. It's one of my favorites. This is kind of like where the idea of the Burton came from, or I don't know, maybe I got it afterwards. But it's a great pouch. It also stands up. I'll show you this more in the camera in a minute. So we're gonna save this. Oh, I need to look up. Yeah, we already looked at the back. If you write on the back of the page, you can't always do this like super efficiently. So now I have Kimberly. I took Kimberly's name in vain here. That was just like stuff to ship to Kimberly, I think, or something like that. All right, and the rest just goes in the trash. So then we'll keep this. We'll keep this, and then we'll tape it into the notebook. Right. So let me look at this other stuff. Oh yeah, so I had a Kimberly list, a Jeff list, and a Sarah list of things I was shipping out. Oh, so here. So here was a little brainstorming that I need to keep, but I'm not going to show you this because there's some stuff on here I don't want to release. But basically, I have a list on the back of this page that was just brainstorming new content for writing, for members, for the blog, for the podcast. So this is like a little brainstorming session. So I'm going to keep this as well. So then we just take this. Like, it's not worth it to me to just archive the bulk of everything, right? It's more interesting to me to like cut out chunks of it and tape it into something, and it's all more together, even though it's gonna like eventually blow out this notebook, but it's not that bad. So yeah, so like I will keep this list. and throw out the rest. So yeah, so like that's kind of how I do it. Podcast questions. I think I transferred this. This was a nib breakout. If you want to know how to decide when I was organizing the Monte Grappa nibs. 2023 planning. I should probably keep this. So I was doing a lot of brainstorming. I'm gonna go back and look at that sheet again. So this is when we were doing the stationary hot takes. I wrote a bunch down. Like I'm not gonna save all of these. Like we went through a bunch of them. I already kind of audited them. Words. Earlier when I did the show on this, but there's something on some of this stuff on the back page I want to reread. I'm not gonna do that while I'm sitting here. That'd just be boring for y'all to watch me read. So this was my October content list. Reviews, giveaways, possible reviews. So I need to do this a little bit more. All the hobbies with the gifted subs. Let's go. Ooh, 5 gifted subs from all the hobbies. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Appreciate ya. If you got a gifted sub, enjoy your new emotes. Give a shout out to all the hobbies. Thank you. Merry Christmas, peeps. All right, so ideas. I'm good on these. But I have this layout, this October content list sheet. I probably need to do like a monthly sheet for this. So I'm just gonna hang on to this for a reference for a minute, and then I'm gonna go recreate this sheet for January because I don't know if I have a November one. I know I didn't do a December one. We watched a one-sided podcast and we watched you put things in boxes, so you would watch me read quietly to myself, probably. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go recreate this sheet. Maybe we'll do this tomorrow on the show or Thursday. Recreate January's sheet. So we'll put this here. All right, let's get Shaky Boy off of here. All right, so hot takes, I think I'm covered on. I did all these, pulled out the stuff I wanted to talk about, and I think we're good there. This is November schedule, but that was just for Mike and ours vacation. That was me. Then there's me doing Bennu math for shipping purposes. Just other general ideas. Shown design nib. That's something, a reminder for me to talk about it. Gift guide notes. Spoke pen refill testing. That's me testing the Energel refill. This was me brainstorming interview questions for Mike Rohde from the last podcast we recorded. I'm good there. Like, that's done. And that's it. So we're going to take all of this. This goes in the trash. We don't need to hoard that stuff. All right. And then we're going to put this in the notebook because I think it's funny. So we'll keep that. And then another day this week, we'll do January's content schedule and think about what I need to do for that. So there you go. You're too sentimental to do that. It's a balance, right? Like, I can't keep everything. My storage is already a nightmare. So, keeping everything is a no-go. So I will destroy old notebooks, but not before I go through them and pull out parts that I want. So I'm going to get rid of this knowing that I'm never going to look at this again nor need this again. Except this sheet and this little sliver of paper. So I found that to be the best way for me to do things. So what I'll do, let me flip back. So now if I, even though, let me go back here. Even though this is not organized, it's still like this one singular unit. I can pull this out, and I'm not ever looking for, hey, you know that one specific ink we tried to create? You know, I wonder where I put that. Is there an index? No. It's like, hey, there's a lot of ideas in here. Let me go flip through this and maybe trigger something in my brain, right? I'm not indexing this in any way. So let me just find a place to, and like I have pages like this, like I will just take this, like if it fits right here, well, I'll just jam it in here. Like I'm not too particular. Like it just needs to be around, right? I'd have to do a second check days later. I mean, this stuff has already lived for like a year or at least months. So it doesn't really need to live much longer than that. Like I figure I've got it. If I haven't needed it by now, I'm covered. So that just goes in there. And then we're gonna use this separately. So yeah, that's it. That's how, this is what I spent like hours doing yesterday with a different notebook and trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. So this we'll do separately, the visual journal stuff. So I like the look of all the tape things. I do too. That's why I started doing this, the art type of notebook stuff. Well, I'm trying to show y'all. Like that type of stuff. Just I like cutting out things, saving things, taping them, you know, on there, whatever. So I've always said we just need to do some of this on stream, and I never have. So, but like, I keep stuff in here to do. And then I have other magazines. Like I keep a stack of magazines that I don't throw away the magazines until I cut them up and kind of like I'll read the magazine, store it, and then when I decide to do some visual journaling, I'll go get the magazines, start cutting them up. I will, when I'm reading a magazine the first time, I will like dog ear the pages to come back to, so I don't have to like redo every page. So like if I'm reading through like Juxtapose is an art magazine I'll read through. Do you use a particular notebook? I mean, it was just one I picked. It's just a regular A5 hardcover notebook. This was Elemental notebook. Their Tomoe River. Was this? No, this is a regular one. So yeah, like my stack of magazines is like this tall. It needs to be like this tall, but I haven't been doing it. Yeah, like if I said I'd do it on stream, like that would give me a reason to start doing it. So this is the little kit I use for that. So it's a Superior Labor. It's dipped here, like paint, like a canvas dipped bag. These were not expensive for like Superior Labor stuff. I want to say they were like $50, which like it sounds expensive, but for Superior Labor stuff, it's not expensive at all. I don't know if I got it from Baum Kitchen or Nomado store or one of those. I've had it for a couple years now. But it stands, right? So it's built to have a flat bottom. So it stands up on the desk, and I always just kind of keep it up here. So I was working in my at my desk in the other room, so I just came in here, grabbed my bag. I mean, it's got scissors, washi tape, notebooks, marker type pens. Like there's a brush pen. Like the only pens in here are zebra brush pen, Tombow pink, like a highlighter brush pen, and then like an orange Micron. I usually keep a fixed pencil in here as well, but I've been using that. I tend to use that more than these other pens. So it just has these little pouches on the side to clip in. Who knows what's even in these notebooks? I think these are just extras here. Built with a flat bottom. I don't even know what, I think this is this stuff just blank? I don't even know what this is, what's in here. Yeah, index cards. Little side clips. These are good. Is there even anything written in here? Yeah, completely blank notebook. So I didn't think that was anything. I guess if I need something for some reason. I guess I just felt like I should fill the pocket there. So anyway. Oh, and then the dots tape. This is my favorite. Boop. All right, and then this just, since it's got a flat bottom, like all of this, we just slide it in right here. Allegedly. All right, there we go. That's how I kind of manage my extra journals, planners, things like that. I dig those glue tape dispensers, just discovered them. Yeah. I've been using, there's all different kinds you can get. And then Jet Pens ended up carrying those, I think. Okay, let's do another giveaway, I think, right? I think we should do a giveaway. I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to talk about for that. I think that's kind of what I did yesterday. Like, I spent like hours kind of going through that stuff, at least a couple hours. Reanalyzing things I've already done, cleaning up, reorganizing, kind of getting ready for the next year, which meant cleaning my desk off. I don't mind like a desk full of stuff, but it's got to be somewhat organized. So I organized my other desk in the other room. I'm going to work on this one before the weekend's out. So that's the plan. All right, giveaway time. What should we give away? Is it rude to let a stationery company know that they keep saying stationery? No. And I'd argue that, are they a stationery company if they keep saying it with an A? What are you thinking? Also, Google Docs likes to correct the E into A. Mike and I have that problem all the time. ESL, it's still incorrect, right? All right, let's see here. Let's do this one. You leaving? All right, bye. All right, so we're still... That was a bangy door. Wow. What am I trying to say here? Other than this is a cool pen. This is a cool pen. Let's give this away. Oh, you see people's IG profiles that say they're stationary addicts? Oh, yeah, I'd leave those alone. If it's like a business, I would tell them. But yeah, a lot of times you just get auto-corrected. I am also a stationary addict, right? Like, I have a chair emote. So this is the Y Studio rollerball. I think this is the AM. Oh, the DM was a business? Yeah, I would let businesses know. Yes. So this is the Y Studio rollerball. Do they call this brassing? I think they might call this brassing, but it's still kind of a glossy cover. Glossy barrel coating, but I think it will eventually like brass. It's not the super fine one that I have. Like my fountain pen is more of a matte finish. These are glossy. So it's got brass. Little lanyard holder here. It is starting to patina nicely. But yeah, like this is a cool pen. Let's see if the refill works. Are these G2 refills? I mean like international G2 size. We'll open it up, see what refills in here. Spam risk, sorry. I don't know what refill this is. Let's see what refill this fits. I'm guessing like Parker style. This is a really nice pen. I just don't use it very much. So Parker style. It's got a Y Studio branded ballpoint pen refill, it says. But it's a rollerball. Made in Japan, 0.7 millimeters. So who knows? But yeah, Parker style refill, so use any of your Parker favorites. Stationary is where you are. Stationary. I think most of us know the difference. So yeah, what do you think? I think we should give this away. I think I must have too many things in the camera view. It's not focusing very well today. There you go. I'll get the proper length. So I don't have any box or anything for this, so we'll just ship this out to someone in some protective packaging. So yeah, there we go. Let's give this away. Yeah, this is a great color. Good holiday color. All right. Let's see here. Giveaway is open. ! Raffle. You can probably see the color better here. It's a really good red. The red wasn't really working under the camera there with all the other stuff in the screen. So this is more representative. Really nice pen. I reviewed it well, and it's just something that like I've never ended up continuously using or been looking to use. So one of you should have it. I think that's the deal, right? Like, I like this pen. I don't use this pen. Someone else should use this pen. Let's give it away. So anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the U.S. I ship worldwide. So there you go. I don't use this pen. One of you should use this pen instead. I think that's the stream like subheader, right? Seems like the correct subheader. Like, I'm fortunate to have access to all the stationery. Guess what? I can't use all the stationery. I have more than I need to do. Stop using your Nakaya so you can give it away to us. That's not going to happen. Good try, though. Good try, though. Good try, though. Miss G's Crafties, are you still listening? Are you about to stream? I see you on my list. We never get to toss it to Miss G's Crafties. Frilling. Or is that Fring? I can't tell if there's an L in there. All right, are you getting ready to stream? All right, you're live. All right, we're going to go see Miss G's Crafties here in a minute. Pretend like you're surprised when we come, okay? Just pretend you're surprised. Oh, yeah, she's talking to me while talking. Yeah. All right, now she's up on my screen. All right, so I'm probably going to wrap it here. I have a bunch to do today, chat. So we have podcast prep. We have writing to do. I have to start the year in review for Refill today. Usually I just take Friday to write Refill. I'll take like 5. It takes me like 4 to 6 hours. Like, I block off 4 to 6 hours to write Refill every Friday. And to put it together and edit it and organize it and all that stuff. So I'll do that for most weekly editions. This year in review, I have to start today. If I don't start today, I'm behind. I should have started yesterday. So it takes a long time to just get through. But it's a fun issue to put together. I enjoy doing it. I go back through all my yearly posts and podcasts. I'm like, oh, yeah, that was fun. I remember that. That was cool. Try not to give you a multi-thousand word article to edit. I should be good by Friday. Like, if I haven't done 6 to 8 months by Friday, I am way behind. So I can do like 3 months a day. The next few days, I'll be good. That's kind of how I plan it out. So I am very busy these next few days, but we're going to be streaming. We're going to be podcasting. Normal schedule. If you haven't tried out the status page, I did update that. We'll check that out while I'm wrapping up this review giveaway here. So if you just do !socials, is the status page on that? Yeah, so it's the first thing. So let's see here. Does it have the status page? Oh, the status page isn't on there. Okay. I need to figure out how to add the status page to that page because it's on the blog page. So on the blog, real quick, up here on the nav bar, that's what all these links are at the top, right? I have this link now called status. And I'm trying to keep this up to date for the stream and podcast schedule. And so if I'm late for a podcast or late for a stream, you should come look here and I'll say, hey, I'm late, or hey, I had to cancel. So it's linked right here on the main page. Okay. I'm trying to do this to get that off of Twitter. Like, just because like I don't enjoy Twitter as much these days. So I want a place where y'all can go, hey, why isn't Brad here? And I'll be able to just go in. I have a back end that I can just go up and, hey, I have to cancel stream today because like I'm sick or the kid's sick or I got to do something. So I need to add this page to the socials page. I need to add it to this page somewhere to where I have like Pen Addict status or something right here. I also need to update headshots. Like I'm going to put my face here instead of like the logo. So anyway, I'm going to do that. So anyway, if you ever want to know what's going on, I'm going to try to keep this status board updated. Okay. So that's the deal. Makes sense. I'm going to keep repeating this over like the next month or two, just to get people to used to checking here. Like there's going to be a time where all of a sudden I can't stream on Thursday, and I would like you to be aware of it because I like to keep a schedule. Like I'm very schedule oriented, if you couldn't tell. So when I don't show up, when I say I'm going to show up, I would like to share that information. So anyway, all right, let's get back to the giveaway. And then we'll go hang out with Miss G's Crafties. There's the giveaway board. I'd suggest putting the status page in the Twitch bio. Good call. Good call. A headshot wearing a PA button or sticker. Nice. All right, so let's pick a winner. Needle Girl. Country Girl Plans with the 4 months of subbing. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Needle Girl. Not first time winner. I'm pretty sure. Oh, let's see something. Let's test something out here. Needle Girl, email me, hello@penaddict.com. I may not ship this week. It might be next week before I catch up on all the shipping. But it might be this weekend. We'll see. Let's test something here. Needle Girl is good people. I can vouch. Well, what if FrimpMe is not good people and it's a not good person vouching for a person? Did you ever think of it that way, FrimpMe? Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's test something. All right. I'm thinking this pen might be a pretty good plotter pen looper. Yep. Right in there. Look at that. Easy peasy. It's a good fit in there. We can shake that in there too and it doesn't come out. Double shaking. So, all right. Needle Girl, you win. Sorry, I'll stop messing around with your pen now. Let me get some questionable sushi for you. All right. Oh, this is like meta. I'm going to write your name with the giveaway pen. You appreciate the plotter check? Nice. I had to do it. I felt like, hey, this is a good pen. All right. So look for this sometime next week. Excuse me. Should we do a Hall of Fame of Twitch winners? I don't know. We mentioned last week some of the mega multi-time winners like Miss Cookie, Miss G's Crafties. Apparently you have to have a miss of some form to be a multiple time winner here. All right. Here you go, Needle Girl. All right. I'm going to get back to work. Although I might take a break for a second, eat some lunch, do something. Y'all are going to go say hi to Miss G's Crafties as she is working on her planner for next year, I believe is what she said she was doing. Thomas Ervo. What did I say? You won twice. Someone's won twice in MS. I see. I'm a slow on my own jokes. Someone won twice in a day, didn't they? One time. We've definitely had twice in a week, like Tess says. All right. There we go. All right. So tomorrow, podcast 10 a.m. Me and Mike back on schedule starting tomorrow. we'll stream right afterwards. Who knows what we'll talk about. And then Thursday, we'll work on some more plannings, some more. We got lots to do, chat. Very, very busy week here. This is a full work week for me. It's fun to be back at it. We're back on schedule, chat. So hope y'all have happy holidays. If you're not here the rest of the week, hope you have a great new year. I'll be around. So let's chat. Let's have fun. Let's love our stationery. Let's love each other. Have a good day. Bye.